This is your student radio station.
This is Fly FM.
So you've been learning to cook.
I have.
So far you learned to make some bruschetta.
Yes.
Some hors d'oeuvres. Learning some new words that aren't expletive.
Yes.
I'm going to teach you to cook. So now we're on to the main.
I can't wait. I'm really excited.
If you come to my kitchen in Baseford, we're going to be doing a main of sweet and sour chicken, but as we have vegetarians present, we're going to be doing it with prawn, and there are other meat replacements available.
Vegetarians, they're so awkward.
Oh, how dare they?
I've actually never had corn. So this is a new...
It's good for cooking, particularly for things like sweet and sour, because it takes on a lot of the flavour, because it doesn't really have much flavour of its own.
Okay.
So
the way I cook peppers is I go down. Is that not right?
it's easier. Do you want me to show you first?
Yes, you can. Feel free.
Okay, so I do it like that. Go at an angle, down and around, because then you missed all of the rubbishy bits.
Yeah, okay.
Do you want to repeat?
I will rinse and repeat.
Do we have a smaller knife? We did have a smaller knife, which has now disappeared. This is a frying pan.
I don't like you people anymore.
And if you ruin the peppers, she will hit you with it.
I'm not ruining the peppers, I'm simply dicing them in an efficient way.
I'm holding the chopping board still. You're a slicer.
And you're a dicer.
No, I slice for some things, but it makes them cook quicker if you do them smaller. And also in sweet and sour, you tend to get the very small bits rather than big slices. Stir fries and things, I leave them, and fajitas, I leave them as slices.
Yeah, so do I.
That's very
whenever
well.
I cook, I leave
That is
them
very
there.
well diced, Matt.
Thank you. I'm actually quite proud of this.
Right. Your
Oh,
foe.
is it onion time?
It's onion time.
I'm afraid I'm going to have to engage the protection. There we go.
They look so much
are
better on you
saucy.
than me.
And Matthew Curtis is sporting the gothic chic sunglass look for the Jennifer season autumn, summer, winter
Range.
2016. There are some tricks, aren't there, to
Yeah, you can, if you chop it near running water, it's meant to help, or you can put a teaspoon under your tongue,
Oh, that's
which,
rubbish.
in the interest of science, I'm going to do this. Or wearing sunglasses.
I'm actually really struggling to get in this one.
Please don't cut your thumb off. Okay.
Okay, what are we doing now, Jen?
Cooking it.
Cook it. Of course, that would be the logical next step.
Fry light spray.
Okay.
Instead of oil or butter, 1 calorie per spray apparently.
Okay. Obviously,
So we've got the pan.
What sort?
Into
Is
a
it
little-
just olive oil or is it a flavour?
That one is a coconut oil one, which I tend to use for Chinese or Thai or something else. So a couple of sprays if it decides to spray. Right, let's put this in the
Okay.
pan, and we need to put the corn in as well actually.
You do that, I'll do the...
Oh, no, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Mike, stop it. Mike, what are you...
Come on, in you go.
Are you talking to the food?
Yeah.
Is that your pet voice for the onions? There you go, little onion. In they go. For the sweet and sour, we need... Oh, I didn't put the pineapple in. I have to put the pineapple in now. There should be a can opener in there. So for the sweet and sour, there is white wine vinegar, soy sauce, stock, pineapple is being added, but it only takes a couple of minutes to cook. Tomato puree, garlic, and corn flour. Because when you compare it to the ones that you get from takeaways, they're just full of sugar, particularly for sweet and sour, and you don't need it. The pineapple adds the sweetness, and it's just a lot better for you, and it's a lot cheaper as well. Have you never used a can opener?
I have used, but it's really confusing. You do that, don't you? You do that, don't you?
No, you need to open it.
Oh, it's one of those. I don't use one like this. Don't judge me.
Your excuses tonight are absolutely fantastic.
No, I know how to use a can.
Yay!
You know what?
Angry can opening.
Then you're going to need a...
Oh, you made a mess.
It's the can.
Matthew.
It's the can opener's fault though, obviously it's not Matt's fault.
Totes. I can't believe I just said totes.
Yeah, no, that was kind of...
Three.
Gotcha.
So we can fast forward this bit. Okay, so while this is, I'll keep stirring this a little bit.
Yep.
If you can take 2 stock cubes
Yep.
and crumble them in the jug for me, please. Meanwhile, I'm going to get these.
Fine egg noodles.
Fine egg noodles. So there's what, 5 of us? So we can do this in one big bowl and share it. 4 of us.
Johnny doesn't share food.
No. I'm putting the noodles in here. Oops. Okay, put the rest of the boiling water in with the noodles, please, and switch the heat on. I just keep stirring them so it doesn't stick. Just going to stir that. To make the sauce, we've got 200 ml of stock, which is now the vegetable stock, fortunately. I'm just going to take that off the heat for a second. Take the spoon out of the way. Right.
Safety in the kitchen.
Yes.
Yes.
So I will do this because I learned the hard way with garlic granules. The first time I cooked with them, I got a bit happy and I couldn't eat it. It was terrible. I put way too much in. If you could do a tablespoon of tomato puree,
Can do that.
please. While I open this. This is a reduced salt soy sauce. You can use any, but I prefer it just for the flavour. I don't really tend to salt my food because it doesn't really need it a lot of the time.
Going in here, yeah?
Yep. And then whisk it.
It's always a problem as well when you go for a meal in a restaurant and you've got the salt. For me, if the salt and pepper's on the table, I would use it even if meals don't need it. I just automatically use the salt and pepper.
So do you not even taste it? You just instantly do it?
Yeah, that's a reaction.
Yeah, I never do because I never really do it. The only time I add salt is if I'm doing like rice or pasta to stop it from sticking. But other than that, don't really use it much. Because a lot of the stuff I make is strong flavours anyway. If you're doing all the stuff with garlic and herbs and everything else, good whisking.
Thank you very much.
Then we need 4 tablespoons of that, please. That's the soy sauce. Don't need to rinse it. It's fine.
Sure.
Yeah, because it's got the tomato puree in there.
Okay. 4 of these.
Yep. 1 spoon. And whisking. Right, okay, so we've added that and 2 of these, please.
That's just the white wine vinegar.
White wine vinegar.
Yep. Now, because we didn't have the pineapple juice, we're going to need to sweeten it a little bit. So on top of the tea boxes, there is a little Truvia thing. Truvia is a natural sweetener. It's made from a plant. So it's none of the, a lot of people don't like having aspartame or anything like that, like the artificial sweeteners. So literally just add, if it decides to work, 2 of them. So it's a natural sweetener, it's just no calories as opposed to sugar. And then we need 1 tablespoon of corn flour. So you might want to rinse that one now, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. You're being... There is now an impromptu water feature in my kitchen.
That's hype then.
Matt getting overexcited about cooking.
I
Have you got some?
think too early.
Do you need your glasses?
I'm alright.
I'm gonna shield myself.
It shots at me.
You look like you've been outside in a rainstorm.
I have.
Okay, whisk please.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, thanks.
No, you don't put that in the car.
Jen's cooking. That looks grim.
I don't mean it like that, you know, I don't.
Okay. Now we're going to pour that in there and then cook it, and it will thicken a little bit. It'll literally take about another 2 minutes.
Okay.
Pour that in.
I got that the first time.
Yeah. I'm just commentating what you're doing now. Because it looks quite thin at first, but as the corn flour cooks a little bit, it will thicken.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay, turn that up. If you can, please drain the noodles. Yeah, no.
I know, I feel like it's like silently judging
You
my.
can have the countdown music. Yeah, normally if I was doing this from start to finish, it's normally about 20 minutes. So it's not too bad. So you often think getting a takeaway is quicker, but you think by the time you've ordered it and have to wait for it to arrive, you could have made it, and it's so much cheaper because I bought all those ingredients and it's enough to make 5 or 6 batches of this, and it's all really cheap. Do you want to do the serving?
Oh no, I think I'll leave that to you.
Okay. Turn the heat off. Don't know why I sing when I cook. This is a new revelation that I've discovered about myself, that I sing while I cook. Save some for Duncan, who is my other half. Otherwise he'll be very grumpy when he gets home and finds there's no food. He's at football at the moment. There we go. You don't have to be polite. If you like this and you don't like it, you can say it. If you try it and you don't like it. Do a bit more sauce. There we go.
I think we'll all agree Jen was insignificant in the cooking of this. It was all me.
Do you think you can recreate this at home?
Oh, totally.
So it's sweet and sour corn with peppers, red onion, and pineapple, and egg noodles. There is no elegant way of doing this, so...
There's no corn on your noodles, Matt. You just
No,
do it.
I'm mixing.
Oh, no.
Right.
He's mixing.
Are you going to be translating again? There's always this horrible pressure when you cook for other people. As I say, whenever I cook for Duncan, we spend half a meal going, do you like it? Do you like it? Is it alright? Yeah?
Sure.
Yeah?
Right,
Yay!